All right, here we have the championship finals here in Utah.
We have Gucci Swagball 1000 coming in at the 2 seed, and Spikers Synonymous, Taylor Church and Tyler Stokes, who came out with the 1 seed. Both teams undefeated in pool play, which was very expected as the drop off from these two teams to the rest of the field was pretty steep. But we end up with a great finals matchup regardless. And we're going to have Church serving to Jaron right now. Jaron first touches far back, and Gage keeps it still too far on that back side of the net, and Church gets that break point for the new Spikers. Oh, I think Jaron is disputing that Church stepped inside. Church lays down. Let's see what the call is going to be. We are going to redo it, I believe. And Church back pocket's actually not a redo. Took the first fault, and that makes a double fault for Church after the break point. As Gage also goes fault, and that one puts it on the flango. And Church pushes that ball. It's a split Gucci. Well done. We've got Creech here in the background being observer / ball boy. Creech always willing to help. And Stokes with another break point on that ace. And giving Jaron a bad touch. Couple bad first touches by Jaron now on a serve receive. See if he can turn it around as we get through the rest of the match. Stokes is going to try to get another ace against Gage, and Gage handles that one with his long arms and finishes that one over Stokes, or over Church, as he comes flying through. Had some rain earlier today, where started out the tournament, and I think I jinxed us. I said, look at this, no rain. It was supposed to rain, the first couple hours. And we started with pretty good weather. It was a little chilly, but for the people playing, great weather. Then about the second and third games of pool play ended up coming down pretty hard on us. But all turned out, all dried up. So a little bit of sun, a little bit of blue skies, still mostly overcast. As we see another double fault there. Church goes a step back. Jaron handles that jam, puts it into Stokes. Stokes, that's where he just excels, is getting that long touch and being right where he needs to. Stokes rarely is at the net for a body. Well done as Daryl comes flying through for the third place game. And Church trying to get another one as Spikers got an early couple of break points for them. Gage goes with the cut. Ooh, and Church gets that one away and avoids getting the bounce back from the pocket onto himself. Stokes is going to serve now. Going to Jaron, see what he's going to pull out. Goes with the cut, Jaron reaches it. Easy set. Ooh, Church almost jumps up high enough and get that. But no such luck. And Gucci gets that side out back.
What's the score? 4-6. 4-6.
All right, well, here I am to commentate on our championship matchup. Ooh, nice cut by Jaron there, and Stokes, great handle. Jaron in the right spot. Oh, but Church gets it. Oh, and Church Stokes dives on 2, gets a little bit in the way of Gage, and they play it. Gucci, look at that. Well played, everyone. Couple of great defensive plays, knowing right where to be. I thought Stokes' on 2 was going to be solid. And Gucci digs that up, even with a little bit of a hinder. And oh, there's a dirty cut by Jaron there. Too bad we didn't have a good angle on that with the camera. But you know it's the far cut when that gets outside of Church's hands. Looks like Jaron's maybe adapted his cut from last I know, and he kind of does that one-handed spin and spin toss. Oh. Make sure our camera's still in good frame. Alright, so we got 7-6 as Gucci gets back one of the break points off of that nice rally. And now it's 7s. Gage goes with the Fuego, gets the inside of that net though, so his cut didn't work. And Church was able to grab it. Gage needs to get a little bit more power on that to get that pocket to not pop it up, so it goes back straight. 8-7 as Stokes now tries the backhand cut. Oh, might have gotten a little back lip, but oh, Stokes almost digs that. And Gucci getting the side out right back. I got a little bit of lip there. Maybe side pocket. Can't quite see that angle. Jaron trying to get that cut that he had against Church, trying to duplicate that one. And put that out of reach. Ooh, Church, nice fake, but misses the net on the drop. We broke our record today. That one's, yep, that was another lip. I was gonna say, it would have been 2 that Gucci didn't call that I think could have been called. So that's a good call by Gage. But anyways, broke our record, 66 teams here. Good serve receive by Church and great set by Stokes, making it an easy backhand finish by Church. Gucci still had the net split, but there's nothing you can do when you've got a set like that for Church. Doesn't even need to put a lot of power on it, just keeps it low and kind of rolls that off. Oh, good. Oh, I think Jaron last minute remembered that he could play that. Didn't get a good first touch like he could have. Ooh, reaches there for Stokes's, and that's, ooh, gets lip. Has enough power to keep that out of Church's reach still. So 66 teams. We had 25 intermediate, 16 co-eds. It was a solid co-ed bracket. We had 4. Ooh, there's that cut. Wow, Jaron's cut has been working. And Stokes gets the back lip call on that one. That was a great cut though. Jaron's definitely making some improvements on that. Stokes cheats a lot to get it. Oh, nice roll. Just Stokes with his beautiful finesse finishes that he is well known for. Getting that down. Back to our numbers. So we had just 11 advanced teams. We actually lost a lot of advanced. Ooh, Stokes almost gets it. Had a lot of advanced players, or the guys, playing co-ed with their with the women in their life. So that affected some of our advanced numbers today. And so, but you know, we had really these 2 teams were the only premier players we had play. So there's a huge drop off between. Oh, nice low cut by Stokes. Wow, Jaron could not get low enough. Even if they're Jaron, you know, Gucci, both of them have some nice long arms, but they're also tall, and so you get a low serve and it's a little more out of reach. So no other premier players besides the 4 you see here played today. So it was a pretty easy way for these guys to get to the championship. Another low cut. That time Gage is ready for it. What a finish. That thing hard and low. Stokes is even going where he needs to go and just can't get there fast enough. Stokes is a fantastic defensive player with those long touches. Doesn't like run them down, but just gets in the right spot for the ball to come to him, even when he's 15, 20 feet off the net. That's where Stokes really excels on his defense. Let's see. Let's look. What? And Church is arguing for a front rim. I didn't hear it. Creech saw front pocket. Creech is kind of being ball boy observer. Church not happy with that call, but I think I probably agree with it. I don't have a great. Oh man, Jaren's cut. That has really been working. Oh, unfortunate. Real unfortunate there. Church was still 10 feet off the net. Stokes had a wide open lane to hit that into. Jams up Church's body on Stokes' finish and just didn't have anywhere to go. See, good body by Jaren. Gets right in position, pops it up. Gives Gage a chance, but Gage a little too close to the net. Can't get back for it. See if Church can vindicate himself. That bad call comes in hot with a jam. Good handle by Jaren. And a good set and finish by Gucci. Doesn't let Church get on a roll with any motivated serves. Ooh, Gage goes with the old jam to the left. Caught Stokes cheating a little bit too much. Took off the cut, and but Stokes still handles it, and Spikers gets that point. So it's Spikers Synonymous. I'm not sure if Church and Stokes are going to go with that permanently, but at least for today's tournament they have. That was a high set by Jaren. Still on point, but definitely gave Church enough time to read where Gage was going with that, which he did. Unfortunately, gets Church in the chest and then bounces up to hit him in the chin. And can't give Stokes a chance to get it. So we got 6-5, that one. I'm surprised Church didn't call that pocket. I didn't quite have a good angle because Church was coming through. But regardless, they take it. We got 16s is the count. Church going to Jaren now. And this is really where Church comes in clutch with his serves. Late in these games and needs to put it away. So let's see if he can do it. Oh, I don't know if we would have had Jaren. Jaren wasn't moving back, but it would have been a good chance at least. Ball in. Engage with the tweener to Creech. Oh, fakes the. Gage has a dangerous flango. Actually, both Jaren and Gage do. You see, Stokes had to respect it. And Stokes has a good flango too. Just doesn't have the arm length to really get as big of an angle as Gucci does. Oh, was that? Must have gotten the rim. I didn't hear it, but that stayed low enough. There's probably not another explanation for that. 18-17. Jaren sticking with that cut serve. Pretty much going with that exclusively today as his go-to. Mixing it up with a flango here and there. But he's gotten a couple aces on it.
Hey, another opportunity here. Let's go.
We got 8s. Spikers needs to get their get a break point to get the lead back. Oh, Jaren can't quite get to that one. A little slow trying to. That's another pocket. Jan thinks about it, goes. Stokes, nice. Oh, nice set by Church. But Jaren reads that, goes lefty. Church gets it. Oh, pop it up for Church. Right over the net. Nice done. That is where Church excels. Flying over the net on those finishes. Just too much. As Jaren sets Gage on that back door. That was a great dive. Church off, out of frame. Diving in, getting a perfect first touch for Stokes. And Stokes putting that right over the net. Unfortunate for Spikers. Gage was just right where Church put it. As Church is flying across the net. Another great rally by these two teams. And Gucci getting it again. Coming out on top on both of those rallies. Being down early in the game, 4-6. Jaren with a couple aces and then a couple rallies, and now Gucci has the break and a half lead as they are up 1 point, and Stokes has the serve. Oh, that's a dirty cut. Jaren reaching it. That's set by Gage a little bit, couple feet off the net, and Jaren still reaching it and pounding it away. There's Church saying that Jaren hit the net. He might have been doing that. I didn't realize we were so far to game point, but that is game point. 21-19. 21-19, I believe. What's up? Big fifth? Yeah, boys.
Just kidding.
Come watch some good spike right here.
I didn't even really want to play because it's not my
You should have covered. Yeah.
We're almost going to say. Has it only been one game? Has it?
Yeah, that's game one. Gucci. 21-19? 21-19, I was right. All right, we're gonna pause here and probably get back in a minute. All right, we are here, game 2 now of our advanced finals here in Utah. This is our 4th tour stop in Utah. Oh, would you mind just putting it on the table in the tent? That'd be great, thank you. So our 4th tour stop right here in Salt Lake City, right up by the University of Utah campus. Again, 66 teams total, breaking our previous record of 63 last year in Provo. And 2 soccer fields just full between 5 divisions: women's, beginners, co-ed, intermediate, and advanced. And now we got second serve. We missed the first serve of Church's fault. And Jaren gets a little pocket on that finish and gets it away, so Church can't react quick enough to get that up. We got 1-0 Gucci's favor. Gucci taking game 1 21-19. A couple of disputed calls ended with a point where Church thought that Jaren had kicked the net as he was coming through. Another one that Church thought got front rim and was called from par. Wow, that was a great serve and great read by Church there. Oh, dirty, cheeky. That was cheeky by Church. Gage was in the right spot. I'm thinking Church does not go short very often at all. And Gage was lined up for the hard hit. And Church goes soft. It wasn't a very good soft either. It got the job done. That was just a great play on that last one by Spikers Synonymous. Starting with Stokes' serve, and then Church getting right in position for that defensive touch, and then the finish. So a good little rally there by, oh! And I think Church wanted to dive to get that set, and Stokes might have kind of coming in right where Church was going to dive. Couldn't quite get that, and Gucci gets that break point back now. Back with their mini break point to start the game with by being able to receive first. Oh, good pickup by Jaren. Good hard hit. Nowhere to read that one. as he pulls that far away from Stokes. We got a nice little crowd here watching today. You see our background, we got more to us to the back and to our right. Jaren goes with the Fuego cut. Good dive and get out of the way by Church, but oh, Jaren picks that up. Finish just not hard enough. And Gucci picking that up and finishing that one on 2. With Spikers out of the way. Easy pick up by Church there, and this, oh! Gage almost gets in on that. So we got 4-5. Stokes has a really good short serve. He got a good fake as he goes to that. People read it well. As a lot of Stokes' serves look pretty much the same, so it's not easy to differentiate between his, just hard. Ooh. Gets the old pocket on the cut there. But Stokes very mechanical in his serves. Man, I am impressed with Jaren's cuts today. As they Spikers not getting a good kind of getting jammed up on that finish, and Gucci able to pick it up, and Spikers going down early. And this one is Church juice a little more. Church is an excellent serve receiver. He has gotten aced on Jaren once today on a cut that went outside of Church's reach, which good jam up there, but good handle. That said, a little off the net, and Jaren pounding it away still. Stokes there. He's usually good at getting a hand on that well enough to pick it up, and his hand's just not getting as good of touches as I'm used to seeing from him. Gage has had a couple double faults now. Jaren's been the stronger server of Gucci today. 6-8. Oh, wow, good back. Oh, Gage had time to look at that one. Rough first touch, but Jaren, way to dive through, putting that out, giving Jaren plenty of time to get it, or giving Gage plenty of time to get it. Gage could have probably turned around and gone forehand, and I think he was just dedicated to that backhand hit. Oh, there's a cheeky hit there by Jaren. Stokes throws the ball back at him. This is Gucci, not known for their finesse shots, definitely known for their power, and of course their tweeners.
Nice.
That one Stokes getting, oh, Stokes kind of jamming himself up. Coming to the net a little, maybe too closer to Church than what Church had read it, but adjusting his feet and able to get that so the Gucci can't pick it up. Goes low. Gage is going to play that pocket, and Gucci gets the play. See if Gage can get this on the net. Get a playable ball here. Oh, Church does not bite on that. Fuego gets right in position. Oh, wow, what a body there by Jaren. Oh, wow, putting it off his legs. As Gucci is feeling the swagger right now. Just good positioning. It's a little bit of just smart play and a little bit of luck, but the ball goes and pops up the way it did. That's kind of how defense is at this level. A little bit of luck, a little bit of reading. Just some incredible play. We've had a lot of high school teams today coming here. We've had 3 high school tournaments so far. We got our state championships in a couple of weeks. So all the high school teams coming here, getting some more experience to prepare to take state. A team from Mountain View did really well. Didn't do so well in the last high school tournament. And definitely had a couple big upsets. Coonsies, as they took down upsets in both the quarters and the semis. Ended up, not sure if they've played the 3rd place game yet, or we're still waiting on that to happen. You can see them, they're actually in the background there in the maroon shirts just under that tree, just to the right of Jaren. Jaren's sticking with that cut. When it hits, it's good. Church, 10 or 11? 10, 12. 10, 12, Church needs to get this back. Goes drop, nice drop serve, Church. Well done. Again, Church not, well no, Church is known for any serve in the books. Stand all sorts of different positions, goes for it again. That one doesn't get quite the front pocket he wanted, as it popped up enough for Gage to get under. Unlike that first one, he went to Jaren. That got front pocket and died over that back rim. As Gage goes with that cut. Didn't cut so much, but did keep inside of the rim. Gage gets a hand on it.
I mean, you just like, we got a hand block now. It's here. It's just trajectory. Made it possible. If you hit it this way, that was good. To be 100% honest,
All right, Gage is being honest. I think Spikers is saying that, you know, they didn't really have a play on it. Jaren thinking that, you know, he might have been able to dive through it. And Gage saying, you know what, I think that was probably a point that could not get one there. As there you see the Gucci tweener, and that's the first one I've seen so far. Jaren needs to get that cut serve back on. 14-12. And a couple of double faults now.
Hey, I go.
The Gucci serves need to get on. Church needs to get this. He got one break point back last time. Goes with the stutter step. And Gage is not going to be able to put that one in play very well. With the low jam, Gage puts that up enough for Jaren. High set. But Jaren maybe will keep those sets a little bit lower, give the defense less time to read it. But it's doable. Makes it work, and we got 5-3 and another double fault out of Gucci. (14-15) game 2 as Stokes goes either way. Good handle by, oh, nice body, good touch. Stokes excited to get that break point. That is well needed. Now we're at 15s. That was a great play, great reflexes there by Church to get that off of Stokes' body, not let it get too far away. Good soft settle by Gage there, but again, a high set by Jaren. And Stokes able to read that, get a body on it, but again, it takes a little bit of luck on bodies because you can get in the way, but where it comes off, it's not necessarily up to you. There's a cut, Church getting there, great serve receiver. A little bit of a high set by Stokes there too, but when you're playing with Church likes to stay back. He's actually, you'll notice a lot of his hits, he's diving through the net because he stays back, you know, about 5 feet, waiting for that set, so that, you know, he almost never gets jammed up on his set because he stays back, and so he can approach the net depending on where that set comes. A lot of players, you know, get to the net, and their partner sets it up, and it's, you know, they're just jammed up, it's right into their stomach, and they're not able to get any power to finish that ball away. And Church, definitely good strategy to avoid that. Church, a nice quick release. So you see he's already standing. He's got a different stance now. Very versatile in his serving. Hard to hurry. Good jam and good jam receive. Oh, that is what Stokes is known for. Oh, just can't get to it.
Oh, come on.
No, yep, that's the what I'm talking about. Stokes getting that hand when he's 15, 20 feet off the net. Church's set just a little bit too far back door, and Stokes not able to get back to it. That was their chance, and they needed that. Needed that to get ahead. We're only at 7-6 though, so Gucci's only got the mini break now. Oh no! That is twice now that Stokes has gotten hit Church on the finish. As Church has been 10 feet away, he's got the time to get out of the way. Just, I think, gets on his heels and maybe isn't ready for it. That was Church just apologizing to Stokes, saying that, you know, I'm 10 feet away. I've got to get out of the way there. So 7-8 now. As Gucci getting the break. Yep, good call on that lip. Creech confirms. 9-7 now as Gucci's about to take this again. I got this too if you want it. 9-7 second. Jaren lands up lefty. He's gonna go with that backhand. He started that one. When was that? I tore him apart. I think it was in St. George. He had a hurt shoulder. Oh, Church goes with that. He had it. Gage is moving back. Church had the fake. No, you know what? It wasn't St. George. It was Provo. There's a lip. Yep. And 0.8. Oh, wow. Church still gets it. That was a great fake. That sets off the net. Ooh, Church, way to dive and get that over. Anyway, going back to Jaren. So Jaren, after San Diego's right shoulder was sore. And so the whole tournament he was serving backhand. He was hitting it for the most part until he got to the championships. Had to switch it after he dropped a game to Anthony and Stokes. He's got 9 point. This is it. Break point or bust for Stokes. That's a... Ooh, dang it. Stokes in the right position, but hits the net. The ball falls off anyway. Well done. 2 great games. Some great plays. You see the fans excited to see some just high-level ball against so many of them looking to just learn some things as they watch these players play. Stokes and Church disappointed. They are some serious competitors, and just a couple errors. I know they're gonna dispute a couple calls. I think Creech's call, I would agree with everything he said as far as those. Church, couple in the way of some bodies. And anyway, Spikers Synonymous in their Utah debut, well, not Utah debut, but Utah debut as an official team. Drop, take second place to Gucci Swagball 1000 here in Salt Lake City.